All right, guys, for this video, we are going to talk about free things that you can do on the Strip. And now I know a lot of people say the Strip doesn't start until Mandalay Bay, and some people say it doesn't even start until Tropicana Boulevard. For the purposes of our video, we're going to say the Strip is anywhere from the Las Vegas sign all the way up to the Strat. And that's actually our first attraction, the Las Vegas sign. This is Braggins Adventures. The Las Vegas sign is a free attraction, but you can actually only get to the parking lot for it heading southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard. So if you're coming into town, it's kind of a hassle to get to. But if you're leaving out of town or you don't mind doing some U-turns and stuff, you can get into the parking lot. It's actually a pretty big parking lot. You can wait in this long line, sure, and maybe ask someone to take your photo or pay the guy at the front to take it for you. Or you can do what I like to do, and that's just to take a photo off on the side right here, like these folks behind us. You're gonna get still a great shot. And if you stand in the right way, you can block the person that's taking the photo that was waiting in the line, so they're behind your body and it's just you and the sign in the background. You might even get a better shot because you might be able to angle it so the Mandalay Bay's in the background instead of looking straight at these palm trees behind the sign. That's my tip for you. So, I think that this is a good free thing for you to do. Up next is the Excalibur Fun Dungeon. I know, you have to pay for the games. This won't be the first time you scream at the screen today, but hear me out. I'm including the spot because admission is free, the Excalibur is well themed, and even if you spend $10 playing a couple of games, I think it's worth the stop. The Fun Dungeon has a nice selection of arcade games as well as carnival-style games offering some pretty cool prizes. I love my Velociraptor. Her name is Violet. You know what else is free? Clicking that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell. Plus, if you enjoy the video, why not give us a free thumbs up? It really helps the channel out. All right, guys, the next free thing we're going to check out on the Strip is right here at the New York. We're going to head into Hershey's Chocolate World. Let's go. All right, guys, we're going to enter Hershey's Chocolate World. Again, this is multiple stories. Believe it or not, that statue is made out of chocolate. It's going to be similar to the M&Ms, except it's all the Hershey's brands. It is nice and air conditioned in here. Now, we entered on their second floor, just because that happens to be the way I came in. There's an entrance down on the first floor as well. Alyssa would love this stuff. Oh, this is like her heaven right here. This is not going to be as large as the M&M's one. This is only 2 stories instead of 4. We're obviously in the Reese's section right now. That doesn't mean you can't have a good time in here, and it doesn't mean your kids won't have a good time in here. Oh, look. Hershey's brands have their own pops too. I'm blown away by everything that gets pops these days. So we're gonna go downstairs because there is much more downstairs. We're gonna check that out right now. All right, we're down on the first floor now. Check out, look at that. Is that real? That can't be real. Is this real? Let's find out. No, those are just empty, guys. Could you imagine? Got some fresh baked cookies from Hershey's Kitchens, donuts and sweet treats. They also have a spot you can grab some Hershey's milkshakes. Got some little candles here, smell like Jolly Ranchers. I guess because we're in the Jolly Rancher section, but I can smell it. Look at this stuff. And they've got the choose your favorite section. Photo ops, just like M&M World. That's obviously a nice selection for people that dig the candy. I love these Twizzler shirts. Look at the Pride one. So cool. Chocolate Statue of Liberty. Oh, they have little Hershey World lounge flies. Oh, Harry Potter lounge flies in the Hershey store. Let's go this way real quick. Make sure we give you a good look. Oh, this is, I don't know what's upstairs. This is the chocolate one. Isn't that insane? Hey, you want to take a bite? It's probably really old chocolate and no longer edible, I'm sure. There's some cool Hershey's wear here. You get the stuff specific to here. Boom, Jolly Rancher. All right, so that is the Hershey's Chocolate World. It's a cool little shop to go in right here at the New York. All right, guys, we are here for our next free thing to do on the Strip. This one's a little odd because I guess it could not be free if you're gonna go spend money in there, but it is definitely cool to look at. We're gonna check out the M&M store. This is 4 stories of chocolate goodness. Let's go. So this is located over by the Showcase Mall, which is where our next spot is. But before you head over there, you're gonna go inside the M&M store. It's the big entrance right underneath all the M&Ms. You can't really miss it. It's hot or cool in here. It feels like, hi. So this M&M store has everything. Look at all this. This is just one floor. Like, this would be enough. Your kids are gonna have a blast in here though. We're gonna head up to the upper levels. Now the smell in here can get pretty chocolatey, so if you're not a huge chocolate fan, you're gonna wanna skip it. But the cool thing that makes this an attraction is the history in here. You're gonna learn all about the M&M brand and how it came to be. The other plus of the M&M store as an attraction is that it is air conditioned in here and it feels lovely. Oh look, it's the purple M&M. We got lucky today. Did I mention that they have characters occasionally? Say hi. That's awesome. And look at this wall.
Attention distributors, please meet your party on the first floor in front of the store.
All right, that's floor number 2. We got 2 more floors of M&Ms. Two for $30 mix and match mugs. Around the corner here, a couple little hidden gems. Oh, so you thought the store was gonna end, but no. Just keeps going. It's like a maze. We haven't even gotten to the 4th floor yet. Quite a few photo ops on your way back. So this is where you're gonna create your own mix. So you can do mix and match back here and do some printing and personalization, which is always fun. Looks like a Pride collection, which is always great to see. All right, we're gonna go back through this maze to the 4th floor escalators. And check this out. If you've been walking the Strip all day, there are restrooms up on the 4th floor. So air conditioning, restrooms, stuff for the kids to look at, characters to pose with, photo ops, and of course, M&Ms. This is insane. But it's free, totally free to come in here. And again, it is like a little museum because you can go around and learn the history of the company and its various brands, products, get some cool clothes, pose with the M&M car. Boom. Come around here and learn about Ethel M Chocolates, which is a local chocolatier. We've actually been over there. That is also free to do. It's not going to feature in this list because it is off the strip, but it's definitely cool. I recommend it. One day I'll get a video out about it. They got a little Skittles machine over there. And boom. All right, I'm gonna head back downstairs so that I can take you into our next spot. Hey everybody, traveling can be a great way to decompress and recenter. But when you can't get away, it's still important to take care of your mental health. So why not do it on your schedule from the comfort of wherever you are? Busy Worker Bee Coaching is here to help. Brittany Shaughnessy is a mental health expert with 16 years experience. Book a mental health session using the link in the description below, or just mention Braggins Adventures and receive a complimentary 15-minute phone call to decide if she's right for you, plus 15% off all future sessions. That's right, Brittany's sure to bring her passion and love for coaching to help you build the future you desire. Again, receive 15% off all future sessions just by using the link in the description below. All right guys, we're here at our next free thing to do on the strip. Right next door to the M&Ms, you've got the Coca-Cola store. This is totally free to go in. Of course, like the M&Ms, you could spend money in here. But like the M&Ms, it's also kind of a museum. And I'm gonna go show you something really cool up top. Let's go. All right guys, so you're gonna enter the Coca-Cola store just to the left of the giant Coca-Cola bottle as you face it. It's nice and air conditioned in here. Every possible Coca-Cola merchandise you can think of exists in here, including some vintage and classic stuff. And obviously all the Coca-Cola brands. So this first floor is just the store. This is the primary shopping area. But we'll go upstairs in just a second, I promise. I had no idea Coca-Cola had its own Funko Pop, as does the bear. All right, let's head up. So I don't know if he's still here. I didn't see him when we came in, but there used to be the Coca-Cola bear you could pay to take photos with here. And I'll put one of those on screen right now. I think he's upstairs now. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. There are a lot of photo ops in here. You're not gonna spend probably as much time in here unless you do the drink package, which I'm gonna explain in just a second. You can see they have little bar top seating and then a large seating area. That's because there's a Coca-Cola bar up here. So this is where you can do the famous around the world tray, where you try different Coke products, small pours. I think they're 4 to 6 ounces of some really strange flavors from around the world. I'll put some footage of that on the screen right now. I've got some new stuff, but there's the tray right there. So the around the world tray is $17 for 16 beverages. You can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna warn you, there's some nasty flavors. And then there's just some additional shopping, some of the vintage products. But it's a cool spot to hang out, get out of the heat, or out of the cold if you're here during the winter. Oh. All right, guys, the next free thing to do on the strip is the Bellagio Conservatory. They change this out 5 times a year, so you're gonna get a whole new experience. It's just a free walk-around exhibit with lots of beautiful plants to look at. They decorate it for the seasons. Right now at time of filming, we're here for fall, so we're gonna go inside and check it out, but this is totally free. It doesn't cost you a dime. If you have MGM rewards, parking's free as well if you are a Pearl or above, or you can walk here from any of the Central Strip casinos. Let's go check it out. So this place is insane. As you can see, there are a ton of people in here and everybody's taking their photos and their selfies. But look at this, this is stunning and completely free. Can get a little crowded during the day and little pre-dinner hours. But if you just pack your patience, take your time, the amount of effort that people put into doing some of this is just astounding. All right, we're gonna walk around here. Now, this also happens to be where an entrance to a restaurant is, so you're also gonna fight that crowd during meal times. And they have this cool, like, my ultimate dream is to sit at that table. It's a prefix menu, and it's like $200 per person. All right, you just gotta pack your patience when you come through here. People like to stop in the middle. They think that they own the place, so, you know, they want everybody to go around them as they're taking selfies and whatnot. I actually had a lady, we were admiring some of the art. This was a couple seasons back, and we were there admiring. She walks up and then asks us to move so she could take a selfie, and I told her no. She could either wait till I was done or, you know, I could be in her shot or something, but I wasn't gonna move for her. Some of this stuff's just so creative. Look how beautiful this is. Highly recommend. You can bring your kids through here. There's no rules. So it's like fall fairy kingdom kind of stuff. Just beautiful. I mean, look at this. So Bellagio Conservatory, I highly recommend. Check it out next time you're in Las Vegas. Great free thing to do. All right, guys, next free thing to do on the Strip is right here at the Flamingo. We're gonna head outside to the Flamingo habitat. Now, you are gonna wanna check schedules with the hotels because sometimes the flamingos are on vacation. They're flamingos. They're actually being fairly well taken care of. So they're not always gonna be here for your amusement, but if they are, it's a free activity to do on the Strip. Let's go. So in addition to flamingos, there's some duck and koi who are currently getting fed. We're gonna pan around here to the flamingos for you. So yeah, there it is, flamingo habitat. Definitely something to check out. Free on the Strip. It's just located at the back. It's totally free to walk out here. Again, though, do make sure you check the schedule because they're not always out here for your entertainment. But dude, that was an easy walk from the front of the street and super cute. And plus, you can walk around the pool areas and stuff and check out, you know, maybe enjoy some shade while you're back here. All right, guys, we're at Circus Circus today because we've got 2 more free things to do on the Strip. Number 1 is the Midway, walking around the Midway playing games. Number 2 is the Circus Acts. Next show's at 3:30, so I'm gonna run in there. So this is a really cool spot when I was a kid. This was like the only thing kids could do in Vegas. Let's come play at the Midway. Now, I don't know what credits are, like how much they actually cost, but this game's 20 credits and it was probably $1 when I was a kid. This area hasn't changed a whole lot. It's still got all the classic games where you're gonna win your stuffies. They have added some food options up here and candy stores and other things. Apparently, if you're lucky, you can win him. Go up here. This was my favorite game as a kid, bar none. So you gotta land it in the colored bowls. You get eight balls is 20 creds. And then depending on what you landed in, you get a certain size prize. My absolute favorite game when I was a kid. I loved this game. This one was always fun, especially if you could get it with just members of your group, because then one of you is guaranteed to win. So like I said, it's free to come up here, and then you're paying for whatever games you want to play. You got to decide if that's worth it for you, but it is something free to do on the Las Vegas Strip. All right, guys, so the schedule changes depending on when you're here, but it looks like right now it's only Friday through Monday. And depending on what time you're here, that will determine what show you get to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Circus Circus is proud to present astonishing acrobatic artistry on the flying trapeze. Please welcome, from Argentina, the Flying Poemas.
This video hasn't mentioned all the free art you can check out at various strip hotels. Many hotels have galleries that are complimentary, while many more simply feature gorgeous art and architecture throughout their properties. I would include the famous Bellagio fountains in this category, as well as simply walking the strip to look at the resort exteriors. There are also several malls located within the resorts that feature shows regularly. You'll want to check out the Miracle Mile shops, Caesar's Forum shops, and the Grand Canal shops at the Venetian next time you're in Las Vegas. And that's just a few of the free things you can do on the Las Vegas Strip. For tons more Vegas content, check out the playlist above or head directly to this Cheap Vegas Eats video. Thanks again to Busy Worker Bee Coaching for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.